Hi everybody, welcome to First Call Tarot. This is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Capricorn for the month of July. Alright, so this month we're going to use, these are the chakra reading cards. We're going to use the Crow Tarot and the Chakra Wisdom Tarot cards for the Celtic Cross spread. Two decks by Mystic Moon Oracles. This is the Arrows of Love Oracle, the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Both of those decks would be available in her Etsy shop if you want to jump on her channel and check that out. And then we have, this is the Crystal cards. And these are Spirit message postcards from Spirit Messages Oracle cards. Alright, so I always have to think about that one for some reason, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to pull one of these chakra reading cards to see what is your overall energy for the month of July, and we are going to see what chakra wants to come, what chakra Spirit wants to bring to your attention. Alright, so Capricorn, what is Capricorn's overall energy, and what chakra would you like to bring to Capricorn's attention? Okay, so we have Capricorn. It's throat chakra energy. And it's a number 25 or 23, which adds up to a 5, and it's called Truth. So I feel like Capricorn, it's like you're having trouble with communicating in a very balanced and positive way is what I feel. I kind of feel like you're having a problem with speaking your truth in a balanced way. There's like a major challenge in that throat chakra when it comes to communicating with your higher self. We got the water and the fire energy coming through for you too, Capricorn. So it's like having that spark within you to be able to have that the strength to stand in your emotional truth, speak from a more positive positive and balanced way. All right, so let's go ahead and see why Spirit is bringing that to your attention. So, Spirit is telling you, Capricorn, that you're being reminded that the divine truth of the universe is pulsing through you at all times. There is truth in each and every moment of your life, Capricorn. Alright, but you're being challenged. This is a challenge for you to unravel this truth, to understand what it means specifically to you, Capricorn. Alright, everybody has their own perception of the truth. It's their personal understanding, and their personal understanding is not going to be the same as yours, Capricorn. We're all spirits down here having a human experience. Alright, that's the only thing that's the same about us. Alright, now we're all on our own individual soul journey though. So Mary and Melissa or Mary and Mike are not going to be the same. You guys may walk the path together, but you guys do not have the same path. All right, their path is going to definitely be different than yours, so you need to understand that. Be aware. You're being encouraged to connect and become aware of your truth in a certain particular situation within your life. You need to trust and believe in yourself, who you are, and connect, follow, and express your truth that resonates deeply within your heart. All right, because you, Capricorn, you are constantly being guided to listen to the truth of your soul. All right, and July is going to be the time to truly believe in action and take action in this truth, okay? So if you're feeling confused, um, to due to taking somebody else's point of view for their personal truth, Spirit is telling you that you're being encouraged to reassess their view, and that the truth find that the truth that resonates for you, because their truth again is not going to be the same as your truth. All right, the truth will set you free. So once you share your personal truth, you will feel a lot lighter and more at peace and more in alignment with your spiritual self, that fire within your soul. All right, so if you hold yourself back from somebody just to avoid hurting their feelings, it's now is the time. The month of July is the time to open up and be honest with yourself and this person as well. And find a way to share your truth in a calm, loving, positive, balanced, balanced but compassionate way. All right. Um, it's very important for you to share your heart in the month of July and honor that feeling within your heart, so you're not swayed by somebody else's truth, their personal truth. All right. Um, so they want you to know that you are being supported, Capricorn, during this time. All right. So let's go ahead and shuffle up. We're going to use the Crow Tarot and the Sacred, or the, oh geez, I always mess these up. The Chakra Tarot Wisdom cards. Chakra Wisdom Tarot. I always mess them up for some reason. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffle these out. We're going to cut them. Alright, going to shuffle these out. The Chakra Wisdom Tarot cards. Alright, so let's cut these cards. Alright, so we're going to take one off the bottom of the deck on each one. So we have the overall energy. This is about being able to speak a truth about your own personal path and not being swayed by somebody else's personal truth and being more balanced. I kind of feel like, in the overall energy, it's like you're looking at that as a challenge. So I kind of feel like Spirit is telling you, you can do this. You can do this, Capricorn. So this is the underlying energy. So we're just going to go ahead and put these right here for a minute. And then we're going to lay out the Crow cards in the Celtic Cross spread. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see what your underlining energy looks like, Capricorn. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Cups. All right, another throat chakra card coming through. So again, this is about the underlying energy, perhaps speaking the truth why you have a hard time committing. Okay, that's what I feel. I kind of feel like, and you're having a hard time expressing the truth of why you have a hard time committing, why you can't stay in a relationship for longer, say, than a year, maybe 2 years. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying that's the truth. But I feel like this is the underlying energy that you really have a hard time expressing this, what your fear of commitment is. Um, that's what I feel. And I feel like, people are judging you and are trying to sway you in um, with their opinions of why they feel you're able to commit. All right, so that's what I feel right off the bat. Let me see, what is your present circumstances? So we have the Two of Wands being clarified with the World card. All right, so I kind of feel like you're in a present circumstances, present moment of, you got a decision to make with the Two of Wands here. I kind of feel like Spirit is telling you, you either want to commit, you either want to commit, okay, and speak your personal truth, or, and complete some sort of a cycle, and come into alignment with that personal truth, or you can either just continue staying that player and staying in them fears, because that's not in alignment for where you're meant to go with. All right, it's not alignment for your soul's path. All right, so I kind of feel like Spirit's giving you the choice. You either, you know um complete this cycle coming into alignment with your personal truth, or you continue being a player and continue missing out on the ultimate joy, the ultimate happiness that you can have with some sort of a commitment. All right, so that's what I'm seeing so far. So I feel like you are presently making the choice to come into alignment, is what I feel with the World card. You're presently choosing to speak your personal truth to why you have a problem with committing. All right, and that is going to bring, like, close, I feel, a cycle that's going to help bring you into alignment. It's going to help you bring you into alignment with this challenge that you're having, or the struggle that you are having with this communication. All right, so what is challenging you? Yeah. So we have the Three of Pentacles and then the Ace of Cups. So what is challenging you is to face that fear. Face that fear of the fact that you have the capability of being able to work with somebody else. All right, you are able to commit to somebody else. You are able to be a team player. We have the root chakra coming in, so that's about feeling secure within this relationship and stepping into your own personal truth by doing so, raising your self-esteem, being able to communicate the reason for this non-committal in and out relationship. All right, that's what I feel. So what is the root or the foundation of a current situation? So we have the Three of Wands. It's like Spirit saying, well, what are you waiting for? It's time to speak your personal truth. Yeah, there you go. The Justice card, this is crown chakra energy. So again, I kind of feel like Spirit is telling you, what are you waiting for? It's time. It is time to overcome this challenge. It's time. It's time to balance the scales out. It's time to go ahead and commit. It is time to um, it is time to fulfill this soul's contract that by standing, maybe even with the crown chakra coming out, it is time to channel your own personal truth. What is more in alignment and balance with your soul? I kind of feel like Spirit is telling you, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Right? Exactly. It's like you got a decision to make. Either you are going to balance this out, or you are going to continue on being this player, being in that fear mode. All right. So what do you leave in June with, Capricorn, and coming into July with? All right. So we have the Four of Swords and we have the Seven of Cups. So 4 to 7 is 11. This is, um, I feel maybe the way you communicate, and this could be, um, the healing of the way you communicate. All right. So we have the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups. The Four of Swords is that healing energy. It's about taking a break from a situation and just looking at, um, like seeing the like it. I feel like what they're telling you is it's like seeing both sides of the situation. That's what I feel. So I feel like spirit is telling you, you need to go within. You need to go within and you need to heal. um I want to say, I feel like you need to again just heal and come into alignment with that crown chakra energy, bringing things into balance. um Being able, like, I feel like you're going in and you're asking your spirit team, how do I communicate my personal truth? How can I communicate more from a healing aspect than a fantasy world? Because right now I'm confused. I'm not sure how to do this. And spirit, can you come in and guide me? Can you come in and show me? What am I confused about? What is it that is keeping me stuck? And how can I heal it? And I kind of feel like they're coming in and they're showing you. They're showing you and they're telling you, now it's your choice. It is your choice. Are you going to balance the scales with the Justice card and the throat chakra and communicate from your own perspective in the personal truth of who you are in a balanced way? Or are you going to stay confused? So I kind of feel like they're giving you that answer. It's like, well, what are you going to do? What are you waiting for? The time is now to balance this out. The time is now to communicate in this more, I guess, balanced energy of your own personal truth. What are you confused about? It's either you're gonna communicate why you can't commit, or you're going to stay stuck in this non-committal relationship. All right. So you're being challenged to, you know, raise your self-esteem. Um, Speak from your heart space. Speak your personal truth in a more compassionate way. That'll help bring you into, it'll help ground you. It'll also help bring you into what you need to speak about, is what I feel. And it's, again, why you couldn't commit. So, what are you thinking about, Capricorn? So, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Coins. Yep. So, you're thinking about this. You're like, well, okay, I know I'm gonna have to work really hard at this relationship. I'm gonna have to work really hard to make sure that my family is stable. Make sure that things are stable, things are abundant, things are built from a stronger foundation. So I kind of feel like you're thinking about, well, okay, so this is what I got to do. I feel like what you're doing is you're already putting it in your head. I kind of feel like you already got a game plan. And you're thinking about that. Well, I got to do this. I got to work really hard at this. I know I needed to learn these lessons, all right? And I need to work really hard at being able to express my personal truth and not let somebody walk all over me. That is a lesson that I needed to learn about being in a relationship. Um, so that's what I feel. I kind of feel like that's what you're thinking about. You know, I'm going to work really hard at this. I'm going to work really hard at expressing myself instead of being a pushover. I'm not going to let, anybody walk all over me again. If you're not ready to commit to me, then it's like I kind of feel like you're telling them, look, this is what I need to tell you. I don't want to be in a player energy no more. I want a commitment. I'm willing to work hard at this commitment. I am worthy of a commitment. And I kind of feel like I want to say that you're kind of waiting for the right time to express this. All right. And I kind of feel like you're ready to express your personal truth, but you still got a bit of a struggle. You do. Because it's like you're questioning. You really are. I've learned these lessons. I've learned enough lessons for a while, for the rest of my life, about not being able to commit to somebody or dealing with this kind of energy. I'm not going to deal with this player energy anymore. It's Capricorn, I feel like this is what you're telling your person. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. If you're not ready to commit and work hard and staying faithful and building a strong foundation with me, I kind of feel like you're going to be like, you know what? It's either your choice. You either are in it for the long haul or you're gone. Because I'm not going to be just an option to anybody anymore, is what I feel you're going to tell somebody. You're going to tell them I'm not just an option anymore. I want, if, I have a choice to make in my life. It's either I want to continue staying just an option, or you're either going to just put your foot down and you're going to tell this person, I'm willing to work hard at keeping this commitment. I've learned my lessons, and it's either you're gonna want this new beginning with me and you're gonna want to work as a team player with me, or you're just gonna continue on your journey because this isn't something that I want. That's what I feel. All right. No more playing games. No more making me feel like I'm just an option. I am worth more than that. I am a good person. I am worth more than just you come and do your thing and then you move on. I don't want that no more. Beautiful. All right. So July. What's coming towards you in July? So I'm gonna leave this in reverse. I've been getting a lot of reverses, but I don't usually read reverse, but I feel like this needs to stay in reverse. So this is the Knight of Swords. This is, staying up late worrying if this person is out cheating on you. You're putting an ending to all that. You're putting an ending to that anxiety. That worry, that fear that this person is out cheating on you, or is it going to be, is it wanting the same things that you do, Capricorn? All right. And then we have the Queen of Coins. Yeah. It's like you're putting an ending to that. You're putting your foot down and you're telling them, look, this is what I want. And if you're not in it with me, then you're gone. Like, this really here is your energy of putting that foot down and communicating your personal truth, and you're like, look, if we're not meant to walk on my path together and a commitment is not what you're looking for, then it's time for us to go our separate ways. That's what I feel you're telling them. And you're like, look, I'm tired of worrying. I am tired of wondering if you're out messing around on me, if you're out cheating on me, or should I trust you? I've learned my lessons about this relationship. I've learned it. And, this is you speaking the truth, but in that nurturing way, in a more balanced way, in a more nurturing way, is what I feel, Capricorn. So, how are you viewing yourself? Yep, the High Priestess. Yep. Oh, beautiful. The Magician. So the Magician is sacral chakra energy. So the Magician is the magi of their life. They're the ones who realize all the tools that they had were within themselves. Everything that they needed to create this balanced truth was already hidden within them. And this is, I feel, you Capricorn right here is this high priestess. Again, speaking your truth. We have 111. So this is you speaking your truth, being in a positive energy. Um, putting it out there. Look, I'm not gonna hide how I feel and what I desire anymore. And I know I'm worthy. I know deep down inside of me, I know it's in there. I can create my own reality. And how I'm going to create my own reality is speaking the words that I have kept hidden for a very long time. These challenging words, standing in my personal truth. I've been holding on to what I truly want for so long that it's time. It's time. I've been struggling with this. I've been struggling with this anxiety. I've been struggling with this fear of you not staying faithful. So you're seeing yourself as a high priestess, and I kind of feel like somebody may even be doing a ritual. Is what I feel. You see yourself as doing a ritual and tapping in to that higher perspective, tapping into that third eye and crown chakra energy. This is you tapping in and cutting away, getting the messages of how to communicate that personal truth in that compassionate way, communicating what you desire in a positive way, and bringing that positive energy into your reality. Yep, the outside influences um, that magician's energy, using your tools, using that self-confidence, using that self-esteem in a positive way. Yeah. And telling your person, look, I can be alone, I can do this on my own, and I can be abundant. I can be very abundant by myself as well as I can be with you. I've transformed. I want to transform right here. I want to transform. I want to transform how I communicate to you in my reality. I want to transform this relationship. I want to be able to be more independent, and I want loyalty. I want loyalty, but I want independent. I want to be able to know that you are here and we'll be able to work as a team and not be, and you're not going to leave me by myself again. I want somebody who's loyal, somebody who's willing to work as a team player in a relationship. I want to spread my wings and fly. I'm confident within myself. I know that I have what it takes to work on this. I know I do. But it's like you're questioning them. Do you? Do you? Exactly. Hopes and fears. Yep. So I kind of want to say, with this is a root chakra coming out. There's my computer froze again. Okay. So we have the root chakra coming out right here with the Temperance card, and we have the Three of Swords. So I kind of feel like Capricorn, you're hoping to balance out your mental body enough to be able to communicate, to be able to feel secure enough to be able to stand in your personal power and communicate your personal truth in a very balanced energy. You're hoping to heal this pain of being in that third party situation, of having your heart stabbed by this person over and over and over again. So you're hoping by being able to communicate this, what you want in a positive but caring way, will help to heal this. because it's either they're going to stay and they're going to do it or they're not. And I kind of feel like, Spirit is telling you, Capricorn, it's kind of time. It's time to do this. All right. Um, don't be insecure about what they're going to say, because I kind of feel like they're going to come back at you with some sort of a lame excuse. And Spirit is telling you, what are you going to believe? Are you going to believe the messages and what you see? Or are you going to believe in what you hear? Is what I felt Spirit wants to tell you, Capricorn. So what's the outcome? Oh, yeah, we got the Five of Pentacles. That's that energy of being left out in the cold, being abandoned. Yeah. And now we have the Princess of Cups. Heart chakra energy coming out. So again, the outcome of the situation is you're basically going to communicate more from that heart space. And you're going to put that option out there. It's either, I want to be with you, but I'm not going to, if you walk away again, it's like you're going to tell them, look, just keep on going, because that's not what I want. And if you're going to continue to stay in this non-committal relationship and you're just going to up and leave me, and you're going to abandon me maybe when I needed you the most, I feel like you're going to tell them just keep on going, because that's not what you want. That's not in alignment with your purpose. Okay? That's what I feel. All right. So now we're going to see what's going on as far as love for you, Capricorn. What is going on as far as love for you, Capricorn? I feel like this is you right here, bringing that truth. Bringing that truth to the surface. Anything that you were hiding, anything that you were hiding or keeping to yourself, this is you bringing it out. You're bringing that communication out on how you feel and what you desire. And that's how you're viewing yourself, as speaking that truth in a balanced way, and overcoming this challenge of how do I do this. All right, so what is going on with love for Capricorn for the month of July? What's going on for love? Yep, there is some lessons involved. Yep, that's why you need to quit. I kind of feel like the reason why this person was a player is because you had to learn this lesson of setting them boundaries. Not letting people walk all over you is what I feel. Especially lovers. Yeah. That was a blessing in disguise. I feel like the reason why Spirit kept pulling this person out of your life, like bringing them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because again, this lesson that you had to learn was actually a blessing in disguise. So I feel like, you really need to express your true self about this relationship. And you need to do it in a very confident way. Raise that self-esteem. Okay? I feel like with the egg there, it's like, Spirit was showing you this. Like the reason why they could not commit was because it was like a blessing in disguise for you. And I kind of feel like this person is going to walk away. I kind of feel like you are. But you're going to tell them, look, this isn't what I want. I do not want somebody who cannot commit. I am worth more than that. I don't do third-party situations anymore. I'm not going to be a part of that. It's either you commit to me or you leave. And that's exactly what I feel you're going to do. Yep, partnership. Exactly. This partnership and the player energy was definitely a lesson that you had to learn when it comes to love. and being non-committal. If it's you, Capricorn, the one that's being non-committal, or your person, one, either you or your person are the ones who are non-committal. And I feel like there was a lesson involved in this. And for you, I feel like, the lesson involved in this is that you needed to see that this person leaving and not wanting to commit was actually a blessing in disguise, because I kind of feel like there could be something better coming for you. Yep. It was very transformative. Very transformative, because again, you're going to now be able to say, and whenever you speak what you want, it's like you basically, your energy changes to that vibration. So when you tell this person, you know, I can't commit to I don't want to commit to somebody who keeps cheating on me. And if you can't commit to me and me only, then I don't want to be with you, because I'm not going to put myself in third party situations no more. That's not what I want. All right. That's not in alignment for my soul's purpose. All right. Yep. Now we got the caged heart. So I kind of feel like your person, it caused you to cage your heart a little bit. It did, and that puts you that is what you're healing, is that confusion, that pain, that healing of just being an option. So you definitely caged your heart. I see. Yeah, lip service. The lip service. What this person was telling you was like, you knew they were lying. You knew it. And you also knew that what they were saying wasn't the truth. Yep. The eye of the beholder. It was like, I kind of feel like you were seeing between the lines on the situation. But yet you continued to take it. You continued to deal with this energy, is what I feel. All right. So, and then there's the lip service, being able to communicate that personal truth, to put the end to that challenge of how do I do it. There it is. There is you telling them, look, I'm not, it's not an alignment for my personal truth, but I don't care what you say, I'm tired of hearing your lame excuses. I'm tired of hearing your reasonings. I deserve more than that. I deserve more than your petty excuses and your lies about why you can't commit and why you always have to be with somebody else to put me in these third party situations. That's what you're communicating, that Capricorn. And that's going to, again, bring you into alignment. Bring you into alignment. So, again, Spirit is telling you, it's like, it's your choice. You're either going to do it, or you're going to continue being in a third-party situation. You're going to continue to put up with that lip service of whatever, apology or schmoozing that they try to give you. Yeah. See, look, faded. This is a faded energy. There was a lesson involved with this person, with the Queen of Cups. Okay, there was a lesson involved. I kind of feel like this could have been one of the other people, Capricorn, but it was in the cards. This lesson was in the cards. It was a faded energy. Yep. I kind of feel like, you went from, eating with somebody to eating by yourself, because that's just how you wanted it. You'd have rather ate by yourself than been with somebody who all they did was lie to you. Yep. 555 wisdom wake up call. Time to go in a new direction. Yep. It's time to communicate. It's time to stand up for your personal power and put somebody in their place. Yep. Promise and diamonds. It's kind of, it's like, I feel like Spirit is telling you it's time to let your inner self shine, let yourself sparkle. But I also feel like to go in a new direction, something that makes you sparkle, something that makes you shine like a diamond in the rough. All right. And understanding that their promises was just their lips were moving, but their heart wasn't in it, is what I feel Spirit wants to tell you. Yeah. It was all part of the cosmic plan. This all had to happen because somebody needed a lesson to learn. Yep. It was very nourishing. There was a plan to this that was more nourishing. I kind of feel like that uh, blessing in disguise card was very nourishing. It was what you in this disguise. It was more nourishing for you. It was better for your body. The fact that you um I see it in here, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, it was more nourishing. It was more of a blessing. This lesson was more nourishing to your heart space than you realized. Again, the eye of the beholder. You needed to see between the lines of a situation. Yep. The hidden knowledge. Yep. The hidden gem within this lesson, and how nourishing it really, really is as a blessing. It was a blessing in disguise, this lesson. So that's what I feel for that, Capricorn. So, what is a crystal card or crystal that you recommend that Capricorn carries this month? What is a crystal that you recommend that Capricorn carries? Chlorite and quartz. And it is going to, again, align all them chakras. It's going to help with that. Detoxifying, purifying, and healing. So what I feel is what you're detoxifying is that personal truth, that balancing energy. Any fears or whatever it was that you were hanging on to that you needed to complete or close, what you're doing is you're detoxifying all of your chakras by being able to stand in your personal power and speak that personal truth, by overcoming that challenge. There's going to be major healing on all levels once you do so. This is a faded energy. This is this was in the cards, is what I feel Spirit wants to tell you. All right. So, what is a final message that you have for Capricorn, Spirit, to send these messages off? What is a final message to Capricorn? Final message to Capricorn. Final message to Capricorn. So we can send these messages off. Final message to Capricorn. So here's the back of your card. I'll show it to you. Hold it there for a second so you can take a gander at it and see what kind of intuitive messages you get. All right, Capricorn. So it says, "Dearest you, Capricorn, now is one of those times when you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath. Slow down and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of the observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. Remember, what is your present circumstances? You got to make a decision. Okay? In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place by staying balanced and speaking your personal truth from that balanced energy. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back, you will be glad you did. So that is your message, Capricorn. I'll hold it there for a second if you want to stop the computer and read it yourself. I think Spirit summed it all up with that message. All right, Capricorn. So thank you for watching and blessed be.